welcome everybody. It's been a bit. We've been off grid for a while. We had the harvest, and that was awesome with the cruise. You guys watched that video last week, and then this coming week will probably be the harvest itself, which we moved to a new venue, and that thing was pretty awesome. We were a little concerned about the venue because it was actually in a big parking lot, but it was still in a park, so it had the same feel, and everybody who went enjoyed it tremendously. We got room to grow, and it's going to be awesome. But it's been a while, and everybody's been just hanging out, doing stuff. Gary's the one going to Arkansas Bus Bash right now, and we do need to get a couple things taken care of. There's been a company who reached out to us, Etenwolf, that has a pretty nice air compressor. I'm going to open it up here in a second. It's an air compressor, a vacuum pump, and a pump. If you wanted to pump up an air mattress, and then when you're done with the air mattress, you can set it on deflate and then suck it down to where it's like nothing. So that's cool. So we're going to look at that here just in a second. I got a couple tires to tap off, make sure that they're all got air in top in them, and I'll show you how it works. It's super cool. So that's the Etenwolf air compressor. And in the meantime, I've been working on my wife's convertible that I picked up for her. So what I've been doing in here is I took out all the carpet and seats and everything else. It had brand new Wolfsburg West pans in it, so I wanted to try to protect those a little bit, and I've been putting down some rattle trap, which is some sound deadener. You can see it here, and we'll finish this off here in a second. I'm gonna have to pull the pedal out, and clutch tube is broken on the inside. I can see that with my bore scope. I got it down in there to check it out, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that done. Other than that, I'm just putting sound deadening down, which helps make it a little bit more solid. I got new carpet from Wolfsburg West and rubber mats. That's gonna go down. It's got a vintage speed shifter, and then I rebuilt the motor that came in it. It had a 2165 with some heads that were a little bit messed up, and a oil leak, and that oil leak was actually the cam plug actually had been worn out. They put it in backwards, which you can put it in backwards, which is fine, but with a VZ grind cam and some spring pressure and helical gears, it puts a lot of pressure on it and wants to move that cam, keep pushing it back, and it wore on the cam plug with it being backwards and literally separated the cam plug. And so now the cam plug, and so then there was just oil coming out the back of it. So I tore it apart, swapped out the cam, swapped out cam gears, went to straight cut cam gears, and then put a new set of SCAT D-port heads in it, and some SCAT 125 rockers. So it's still 2165 with 44s. I got the JC center pole linkage, twist linkage figured out for it, so that's all working pretty good. That motor's done. I had to redo the back. I rewired all of the back and ran it through a new loom, made sure all the wiring was correct, and then also put a new tar board in from Wolfsburg West also. The car's not perfect. It's pretty nice, but it does need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And so for now, I'm just going through, cleaning it up, trying to get it to the best as I can so that my wife can drive it around. She's sort of excited about it. We're going to change out the seats and go with beige interior instead of black interior. And so the seats that came with the car are pretty nice. And then from there, I'll go with some stock set. I want to go with some low back seats in here. Keep the headrest below the top of the door pillar here. So Etenwolf reached out to us about reviewing this compressor, and I've had it in my truck for a while. It comes with a charger, a charge cord, which is pretty long, which is pretty awesome, and then the compressor itself. The good thing about the compressor, it has off and on. You can adjust the pressure that you're looking for. 24, 28, 35. It's got a light, high and low beam, and then flashing if you're on the side of the road to let the people know, hey, slow down, I need some help. Or you can go into what modes you're looking for, and they just have different settings. It's not really a mode, it's more of a preset PSI. So like this for a basketball, And then that's for a bicycle. And then this is for a car. It's set at 35.5. And so this is 35 psi. And you take off, we set it up. And this tire has been losing air. I'm sure there's something up with it, but nevertheless, it's been losing air here and there. So it's at 20 psi, and all we do is it's going to go to 35, but maybe 35 is a little high, so we'll go to 32. We'll set it up right at 32. And here goes still as it's growing to get to 32. The orange is growing. PSI is just growing. Got a little bit of battery left in it. Close. How fast it's going will shut down when it sort of creeps up into that. Like we just did, we should slow down a little bit. And slow down again. And then when it hits 32.1, which is what it was set at, it turns itself off. So the cool thing is that you can just set it up, plug it in, hit go, walk around, do some other stuff, and it'll just get you to where you need, and now your tire's completely pumped up. So that's awesome when it comes to airing up your tire on the side of the road. It's super nice. The battery lasts a long time. I'm at like half battery right now, but I've used this thing probably for, I've been playing with it for about a month now. When I first got it, I walked around and aired up everybody's tires, which was cool. On the, being able to inflate like a, anything that needs air with a large capacity, like a bed or like a blow up mattress or something, you just change the mode and you get over to air, and now it's blowing. It's blowing really good. And if you choose that you need to deflate something, you just change to this mode. And then it becomes sucking and blowing, and you can change it. So it's amazingly cool and very versatile. We used it. I had already had my air mattress from camping. When we did it earlier, I didn't get it fully deflated, so when we got this in the mail, I broke it out, and it's sort of buried in all the stuff back there. But I got this and I deflated it even more, which was awesome, because then it was really deflated and it was sucked down to a little bitty piece, which is what I really wanted, so it was easier to fold up and much nicer, because it had a little bit of air left in there and I couldn't get that air pushed out of there. So I tried the Etenwolf and got it sucked down tremendously. So I was pretty happy with it, and again, the battery is amazing. It's been holding up really, really well. The other night we used it. We turned the light on and we have plenty of light to use everything. So it's very functional, and I think the Etenwolf is pretty awesome, and we appreciate Etenwolf for sending this and letting us review it. Quarter. This card's already paying me back. So basically what I was doing, I was just going through and I was cleaning these pans up. I'm going to scrub it down a little bit. I've been getting these terry cloths on a roll. They're so awesome. Just nice soft cloths on a roll. Like using paper towels, but they're much stronger. I'm just using some brake cleaner that I got from Walmart to free up some of the glue. So they make a roller, and you can roll it, but also I use this piece of wood. It's just a dowel, big dowel, and I drag it. This is what helps me push it in between all of these. Getting it tight everywhere I can get it tight. I have these yellow things too. I got from Harbor Freight. Just working it into this corner. So when I got most of that done, I'll go ahead and fill off the rest of this. And I'm just using pieces to patch it here and there. This is going to get down pretty sticky, and then when the sun comes out and heats this up anyways, it gets really stuck to everything. So that's pretty much the update that's going on with me, but I've been getting some progress made on this car. I'm going to try to film a little bit more so that we can get the carpet done, the interior done, the motor put in, cruising around. The top's in pretty good shape. It's got 4-wheel disc brakes on it. I'm going to get those. I'll film that, changing those rotors over, and then going with gas burners on this car. Because I took the gas burners off of this car for this car, and I put Fuchs on this one. So thanks for hanging in there. I know we haven't been putting up videos, but we've been working. It's something to do a little bit every single day. Just like today, I got a little bit done, and tomorrow, with the weather it's supposed to be just as nice, I'm going to do a little bit more. Until next time, have a good day.